the founder of the Illustration Bee School, and you are watching the Illustration Bee School TV, the place to be if you want to make lots of money by doing illustration. And today is the Q&A Wednesdays, and the question I got is from Lucy from England, and Lucy writes, "Hi Daria, my name is Lucy from London, England, and I'm graduating from an illustration college this May. Thank you so much for opening this Illustration Bee School because I have so many illustration questions to ask you. Can you describe your process of working as an illustrator when you work on an illustration commission from start to finish?" Thank you, Lucy. This is an amazing question, and all beginner illustrators need to know what's the exact process of working as an illustrator, and here is my answer. Okay, so the process of working as an illustrator is almost the same from every illustration job. I usually first, get an email from a client or sometimes a phone call, and the client gives me a brief description of the project and asks me if I have time to work on it or not. And then we start negotiating. I usually prefer to give all these client contacts to my illustration rep so that my rep could do all the paperwork and negotiations and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Sometimes I do it myself, but rarely. And so basically during the negotiations, we negotiate the rates and the deadlines. These are the two crucial things. And then once this is done, we move to the second stage, which is the sketches. I have the deadline for the sketches. Usually I have 2 weeks to work on the rough stage. And I do the sketches in pencil. And I scan them once I'm done, and I usually prefer to send the client about 2 to 3 options because it's always great to have a choice. So the client looks over and then gives feedback, and we go back and forth until the sketch is approved. Then once everything is approved, I move on to the final, and I do everything I take off my all my watercolors, my gouaches, pencils, inks, and I just start the creative work and the creative process, and I just love it. It's my favorite stage is to do the final work because I can see everything in color and in detail. And then once this is done, I scan it and I send to the client the low res. I don't send the high res right away because you need to get the approval first, and then the client looks over, shows it to other art directors and the team. They discuss it and then they send me feedback. If I have to change color just slightly, maybe somewhere, but usually everything is fine. They approve the final version and I just send the final high res to the client. And I just, after that, I send the invoice to the client if I am working directly with the client. If not, my agent sends the invoice, so I don't have to even worry about that. So that's the process that I go through every time I get an illustration job. So let's repeat that again. First is negotiation about the price, about the time, deadlines. Number 2 is sketches. Number 3, you do the final color illustration. And then once all that is done, you send your invoice or your agent sends the invoice. So I hope really that this information helped you, and now you have step by step what to do. You don't feel lost anymore, and it's very important to know the steps because once you do, it really helps you. So thank you for tuning in, guys, and don't forget to send me your questions for next week's podcast, next week's Wednesday Q&A, and subscribe to the YouTube fan page if you haven't already, and join the Facebook fan page because that community is growing and it's very important for illustrators to connect and grow and become successful. So have an amazing week, and I'll see you in a week.